This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 2057, The Necessity of Giving Gratitude at Work by Karl Staib of DigToFly.com, and I'm Justin Malik. This is the podcast where I act as a personal narrator for you for free, usually from blogs, sometimes from books, in either case, always with permission from the authors. And we have a bunch of shows covering different categories or topics, from living like this one to finance, health, relationships, and more. Just search for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing this to find all of our shows. For now, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. The Necessity of Giving Gratitude at Work by Karl Staib of DigToFly.com. My friend Rob told me that his coworker complained about every little thing. It dragged him down. If someone left work early, he would chime in. If someone didn't send him the right format on a report, he would grumble. No one went the extra mile for him because he would always find a way to complain about something. Do you know anyone like this? People complain at work because they focus on the lack instead of the joy that they get from their job. They do this for a number of reasons. They don't feel appreciated by their boss. They've skewed their expectations of what they really want out of their job. They don't feel appreciated by their coworkers. They aren't happy with the work they're doing. Instead of trying to change these feelings, people perpetuate them through complaining. However, we have the ability to change this way of thinking. Give gratitude. It can be as simple as a thank you to a coworker who helped you on a project or gave you good advice. Those two words can increase your happiness because they trigger two parts of your brain, the nucleus accumbens and the caudate nucleus, which are both associated with being rewarded. Furthermore, by giving a thank you to someone else, you'll also send good feelings throughout yourself. You don't necessarily need to hear a thank you or you rock from a coworker first before giving a compliment to them. When you give the gratitude first, you can start a chain reaction. You will feel good, the person who gets the compliment will feel great, and the people who work close to both of you will also feel happier because work happiness is contagious. Anita Fontana wrote an article titled, How to Cultivate Gratitude in the Workplace. She talks about the importance of fostering an attitude of giving appreciation freely. Quote, with the power of gratitude and appreciation at your disposal, you can transform a negative atmosphere into a new spirit of appreciation in your office, empowering people, bringing enthusiasm and satisfaction back into their work, and building strong bonds between employees, end quote. That's a recipe for success. It works because we create an abundant mindset that focuses on the good things in our working lives instead of complaining about what we wish we had. I've been guilty of complaining at work, and I actually challenged myself to stop complaining at work and at home for 30 days. I watched how negative I could be and how it affected my work. I realized that I needed to become more thankful for my coworkers and my ability to accomplish good work. We all need to cultivate gratitude in the office in order to create an enjoyable atmosphere. The benefits go beyond feeling good. When we feel grateful, we also, number one, strengthen our immune system. It naturally increases our antibodies. Number two, improve brain functions. We stay more focused and are less likely to slip into a depression. Number three, relax. Our heart rate lowers, which helps regulate blood pressure. And number four, become more productive. People who are grateful toward others are actually better at their jobs. What can you do to feel more grateful? Create a compliment schedule. Most of the time we get too caught up in our own work and forget to thank our coworkers for all their hard work. You may want to create a schedule and put it on your calendar. Most computer calendars allow for reminders. I used to set mine to ping me at 3 o'clock every afternoon. If I haven't complimented someone by that time, I make sure that I find someone and give them a compliment. This has become a habit that's improved my work relationships. Ask someone if they could use some help. There's nothing like bringing a little appreciation into your life by offering to help someone. I love the looks I get from coworkers. The funny thing is they usually say no, but they always appreciate my offer. Give a compliment and really watch what happens. I've seen a coworker give another coworker a compliment, and they were too embarrassed to watch the results. I always enjoy the person's expression. Every time I give a compliment, I watch the results and try to make mental notes. It's a way for me to revel in the goodness. Sometimes I'll get such a surprised reaction that they just don't know what to do with the words that just came out of my mouth. The experience of gratitude is just so much fun. Make a coworker appreciation list. Some of us don't like to throw around compliments. I understand. I hate when I get a disingenuous compliment, I'd prefer if they hadn't said anything at all. But that doesn't mean we can't give silent thanks to the coworkers in our lives. Take 10 minutes and write a compliment for every person in your department or your whole company. Even if you don't deliver it, this exercise will pick up your spirits. You just listened to the post titled The Necessity of Giving Gratitude at Work by Karl Staib of DigToFly.com. Thank you to Karl. We talked about complaining in depth on Monday's episode from a new author for this show, Rachel Jones of Nourishing Minimalism. So if you're new here and didn't catch that one, but want to go deeper into complaining less and appreciating more, you can check out that episode. That was episode 2054. And hopefully this one added another layer for you. I'll do it for today. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Friday show, where your optimal life awaits.